There comes a moment in every man's life when he feels the crushing weight of emptiness, an invisible hollowness behind his eyes that no achievement, no pleasure, and no distraction seems able to fill. It's the quiet suffering he hides from the world, the kind he tries to numb with the temporary comfort of screens, urges, and sensations that vanish the moment they're over. Yet deep down, he knows something is terribly wrong. He's losing himself piece by piece without understanding why. Before we dive into the secrets of semen retention power, make sure you subscribe now and join our Telegram family. The link's in the description. Don't miss the exclusive insights and daily motivation that will keep your energy, focus, and discipline unstoppable. Your success journey starts today. Most men think they are tired, but what they're actually feeling is drained. Not mentally drained, not emotionally drained, but spiritually and biologically drained of the one substance that carries their vitality, their drive, their creative fire, and the essence of who they are. They've been taught to laugh it off, to treat their own life force like a joke, never realizing they are throwing away the very fuel that could have built their entire life. This is the part they never told you. Every release destroys a part of you to create something outside of you. Creation always demands destruction. The universe works on that law without exception. You destroy time to create mastery. You destroy comfort to create strength. You destroy who you were to create who you can become. And when you release your sexual energy, you destroy a fragment of your own power to create an extension of yourself. It is not evil, but it is sacred, and modern men treat it like it's nothing. What begins as just a habit soon becomes the quiet thieves of ambition, the invisible weight behind depression, the slow erosion of masculine identity. Men today are starving for meaning, hungry for focus, desperate for direction. Without realizing, the energy meant for these things is slipping through their fingers every single day. And until they wake up to this reality, they will continue to feel empty, lost, unfocused, and disconnected not from the world, but from themselves. Your sexual energy is the raw blueprint of your existence. It contains the minerals of your body, the vitality of your organs, and the instructions for an entirely new human being. Yet men carelessly drain this power without understanding the cost. This energy is not limited to the physical realm. It has always been known to carry astral force, imagination, emotion, intention, and the subtle electric fire that gives consciousness its shape. Ancient cultures understood this. Modern men don't. We live in a mental universe. Every physical thing begins as a thought, becomes an image, turns into emotion, and then manifests into action. Your sexual fluid passes through all these dimensions, carrying your creative essence with it. This is why semen has been called the astral fluid of the soul. It feeds the nerves, lights up the channels of life force, and fuels your consciousness. Each release drains not just your body, but your clarity, your drive, your creativity, and your ability to feel deeply. Dopamine adds another layer to this struggle. An orgasm floods the brain with the highest spike of dopamine a human can naturally experience. When you flood your brain with that climax every day, the rest of life becomes dull and empty. Nothing excites you, nothing motivates you, nothing feels meaningful. You begin to wonder why you can't focus, why you have no energy, why small tasks feel overwhelming. It's because your brain thinks you've already won through endless pleasure. And a brain that feels it has already achieved won't push toward anything. When you stop, the change is almost spiritual. Suddenly, the little things feel alive again. You appreciate sunlight, you feel gratitude, you feel connected, your energy returns, your ideas multiply, and your desire to build grows stronger. Sexual energy is your creative power. When you hold it, you hold the ability to design your life deliberately. You become the architect of your reality instead of a man trapped by his urge. We are creative beings. We pull thought from the higher realm and turn it into the physical world. This process requires energy or energy, and that is why holding your essence multiplies your creative abilities. You gain the power to build, to focus, to manifest, and to transform. You do not live inside a universe. The universe lives inside of you. It expresses itself through your consciousness. The more you waste your energy, the weaker that expression becomes. The more you retain, the stronger your presence grows. When you release constantly, you trigger the reward system so often that ambition dies. Your brain becomes addicted to the highest pleasure humans can feel, so everything else becomes bland. This is why men lose drive, discipline, and passion. Look at the ancient symbols: a goat with horns, representing the lower mind driven by animal urges. The word horny itself reveals this connection. Excessive lust comes from the lower mind, the realm of ego, materialism, and shallow pleasure. The lower mind keeps you chasing sensations that never satisfy. You can achieve wealth, possessions, status, and still feel empty. Nothing external can fill a spiritual void. Only mastery of the self can. When you conquer your urges, the mind becomes clear. The thoughts that once obsessed over lust dissolve. Your mental space opens, your perception sharpens, and your inner voice becomes louder and wiser. The mind works like a radio. Whatever you tune it to is what you receive. If you tune into lust and gratification, you will receive low-level thoughts. If you tune into discipline and clarity, you will receive higher thoughts, deeper insights, and spiritual wisdom. This is what people today call download sudden wisdom. Ideas, visions, and breakthroughs that seem to come from nowhere. They come from you, the higher you, the version of yourself you silence when you drown in lust. Creation requires the union of masculine and feminine energies. Willpower and action are masculine. Imagination and emotion are feminine. Combined, they give birth to your reality. But the lower mind distorts this natural power. It distracts you with pleasure, ego, and material desires. To ascend, you must sacrifice these impulses. You must starve the part of you that craves instant gratification so the higher self can take control. Death strips away everything external and leaves you alone with your consciousness. The thoughts that dominate your life will dominate your transition. If your mind is chained to lust, you remain trapped in the lower astral without peace. This is why ancient cultures taught detachment from bodily cravings. The Egyptians, Hindus, Buddhists, they all warned about the danger of dying with unfulfilled desires. Sex is sacred energy exchange. When you connect with someone, you merge consciousness, emotions, trauma, beliefs, and energy. Casual encounters leave spiritual residue. They imprint on you in ways you cannot see. Porn is even worse. You become a spectator in the corner of someone else's pleasure. This damages confidence, energy, and spiritual integrity. What you do in darkness whispers through your aura in daylight. You cannot hide it. Your presence, your eye contact, your energy, everything reveals the truth of your private habits. Retention restores strength to all three. When you hold your energy, your aura expands, your posture improves, your voice steadies, your mind becomes sharper. People feel your presence without understanding why. Sexual energy moves through every layer of your being: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. Holding it regenerates the body, strengthens the mind, and restores vitality. You become more alive, more grounded, more magnetic, more yourself. This path is not easy. It asks you to overcome the strongest biological drive a man has. But the reward is mastery of mind, body, and spirit. If this video gave you real value, tap the thanks button. Your support helps me keep creating deeper content like this. Every thanks is a spark that keeps this mission alive. Your support means more than you know. You will feel stronger, think clearer, move with purpose, speak with confidence, act decisively, and most importantly, you will reconnect with yourself. This isn't a doctrine or dogma. It's not a moral lesson or a rulebook. It's simply the truth of energy, biology, and consciousness. Use it if it helps. Let it empower you. Let it transform you. You are not weak for having urges. You are powerful when you master them. And when you do, you will discover the life you were meant to build, the life your wasted energy could never create.